Hi, I'm Fletcher Camino.
And I'm Flynn Camino.
And welcome to Bombs Away. The movie we'll be reviewing today is called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, directed by Daniels. Now, this review is slightly overdue, by which I mean many months overdue. We got some comments telling us to do it ages ago, but we haven't been able to watch it because it hasn't been playing at any cinemas, because it finished its theatrical run and then it wasn't on any streaming service. Anyway, we finally got the DVD and watched it, and these are our thoughts. These are our absolute first impressions of Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. So, shall we dive into some positives?
Yes, let's dive. So obviously for a main positive would be the striking visual style.
Yes. Definitely that'll have to be a great positive. Just the colours and everything. It's difficult to compare to anything. The closest thing I'd ever seen to it, and it's a lot less intense, would have to be Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright?
Yeah, there's a certain amount of influence from there.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino as well. Like, the martial arts side of it is very, obviously, probably a homage to Kill Bill. So there's a lot of, I think, Edgar Wright and Quentin Tarantino in there, but it's certainly a very different
film
to anything.
An offbeat action thing crossed with Multiverse of Madness, but so much better than Multiverse of Madness.
So much better than Multiverse of Madness. And it is just really crazy and out there and very sort of incredible to watch, and made on such a small budget. They really like to
gives us all hope.
To broke filmmakers like me. It really is sort of a beacon of hope to sort of making big movies. On a small budget.
Also, acting is very well acted.
Very good. Yes.
I think Michelle Yeoh and Short Round Boy.
Yes,
and also Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Great cast, really great cast. Did very well with a very with a concept I'm sure was probably only present in the director's minds.
It's very good. Very good acting, very good visuals. I'd have to say I very much enjoyed the ending. Yeah. I thought the ending was particularly poignant and very moving. I thought it was well done, very well done ending. Just a pretty.
I also like the the exploring the concept so much in one movie.
It is, yes. It explores the concept a lot more than what Marvel has done with a similar idea. It certainly does explore the concept in a very good way. Shall we move on to some negatives?
Yes, negatives.
All right. You'll notice that this movie is in our Overrated series.
I am paying attention.
Though we thought the movie definitely had its good parts, we thought that it didn't compare to the hype that we both got. Like, a lot
it
of
won
hype.
It swept everything, all the awards and the Oscars. It won everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yes, it did.
And
it did.
It was good, but it could have been so much better.
It could have been.
It could have been as good as people all said it was going to be. And I think for negatives, I'd have to say the pointless overuse of climaxes. It's just like an ocean, just a crash of waves.
This is one that I particularly thought was a very big downside. I think in terms of writing, it wasn't necessarily badly written. There was some good dialogue. It was pretty well done. But in terms of structure, it needed a lot, and I mean a lot of work. I get that it's a film that breaks a lot of stuff. It breaks a lot of boundaries, a lot of things where films stop. Everything Everywhere All at Once starts. So obviously it was trying to break a lot of norms in filmmaking, but never break the structure of a movie, which is, you start off with a setup, and then you sort of develop the characters, you build to a climax, and then you have sort of the resolution, and then sort of the epilogue. that was not the case with Everything Everywhere All at Once. It chose to completely ignore that and just go whatever it decided to do, climax after climax after climax. It would build up, smash you right down, then build up again, smash you right down, build up again, smash you again and again and again. It just left me feeling exhausted because basically badly structured.
And by the end, when the final climax came, or multiple climaxes,
I didn't really think it was a climax.
It didn't really feel like much. It was like philosophers. It was like the anti philosopher's stone for me, or sorcerer's stone, depending where you're from. It was like the anti that, because philosopher's stone had no tension, and then the climax had nothing, and you barely realized it happened. With this, it was all tension, and it was all climaxes, and then when it happened, you didn't realize it.
Because it was just, another climax, yeah.
Although, I have to say, the ending has a
very good meaning.
Despite the corner it worked itself into, did pretty well.
Yeah, but it too many climax, just badly structured. And I think especially when you've got a movie that is sort of going to be really out there, and I don't want to say acid trip, but that's really all I can compare it to. It's like really, really crazy visuals and all of that. You need to have a conventional plot structure.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're totally going to lose your audience. They lost me. I was just like, this really just isn't working. It's just really, it felt to me like it was just, yeah. It
was overwhelming, but then underwhelming. It was both at once, and I think, I don't know. I don't know.
That's a good way of describing it. Overwhelming. Yeah. I understand of the budgetary concerns, but having the entire movie set obviously, but like centering in the normal reality, the reality everything's based around is all just like the entire movie takes place pretty much in just one building. Well, I wouldn't have done that, because really it's just there's not enough variety in that building. It's just your standard office building. There's not so much you can do. And I get that it's a small budget movie, and I was not surprised at all to learn that the entire movie was shot in that building. Even the scenes in the apartment and in the laundry, it was all shot in that building. So, that for me really showed through. And I thought, even though they cut to a lot of other things, just setting in the same place was a bit of a mistake to me, because I felt like where they need to sort of get out of there.
And also,
it's just not.
It was also, I like the idea that I get that they were trying to do something weird and strange.
Yeah.
But I think it did manage being grounded enough, but I would have liked to see a bit more of, getting to the point and that sort of thing,
So to wrap it up, I felt like it was promising, but it didn't quite get get there. And I think, look, it's the first example of a film of its kind. I mean, it's obviously a movie on the cutting edge. It's years ahead of its time. This is the first example of any type of movie that has ever been made like this. And so it broke a lot of walls. Yeah. It broke walls. Future versions of this, future entries into the same sort of genre will probably improve on the writing and the structure of it. But look, as a starting point, it's perfectly good. I think people will enjoy watching this. Personally, I think it could have been handled better. But look, it's just the beginning.
And as a little add-on positive, I enjoyed the rocks.
The rocks.
The rocks.
Oh yes, the rocks. Yes, there's a good sequence with just rocks. I think that was probably the best part of the movie. Certainly my favorite part. Yes.
Without that downtime, I probably would have imploded.
Yeah, probably. But that's pretty much all we've got to say in this very long overdue review.
Please leave comments below.
Yes, please leave comments below.
See if we're being overzealous with our criticism.
Careful now.
Tell us if there's anything else that's underrated.
Yes, please tell us about underrated or overrated movies. And subscribe, hit the bell button so you can get notifications when brand new videos come in, which happens all the time. Leave comments below, tell us what you thought of the movie, tell us what you think of other movies, and we'll watch them, we'll review them, who knows. And for now, I'm Fletcher Camino.
I'm Flynn Camino.
Thank you for watching Bombs Away.